So how does a judge actually resolve a custody case? What do you have to have your eye on when your situation's getting a little rocky? That's what we're going to talk about right now. My name is Bobby Buchanan. I'm a custody and divorce attorney in Chicago. JointCustodyAdvocates.com is the website. Okay, so let's talk about the actual process for determining who gets custody here. There are a number of factors. It's not hidden. And really, the number one thing here is to educate yourself and to learn about what are the big things that the court is going to be looking at when deciding what custody should be. So, as an initial matter, you can look this up yourself and you can see the entire list if you want to of all the factors. You can just go ahead and Google. And this is the official name of the statute. It's 750 ILCS. I gotta look at my cheat sheet here. 5/602.7. So that's 750 space ILCS space 5/602.7. And that part of the statute lays out what are all the factors that the court looks at to decide when it is determining a parenting schedule? Who's going to be the primary parent? Is this going to be a 50-50 case? Is this going to be a 80-20 case? Is this going to be an every other weekend to dad case? Or mom, as the case may be. It does happen sometimes. So that being said, there are like 15, 16, I don't know, maybe 17 factors. What are the big ones that stand out for me? Well, number one, first is going to be the wishes of the parents and the wishes of the child. What do the parents themselves want as far as the parenting schedule? And what does the child want? It doesn't mean that you should start interrogating the child about what they want. Don't put them in that very awkward position. The other things, the big things that stand out to me are, and this is a very practical, important one. How much time has each parent been doing the caretaking functions in the last 2 years? If you haven't been doing the day-to-day caretaking functions, getting a child up, feeding them, getting them to school, getting them home, taking them to soccer practice, making them dinner, putting them to bed, washing their clothes, getting them dressed, brushing their teeth, or telling them to brush their teeth, washing their face, teaching them about chores, disciplining them. If you haven't been doing these regular things for the last 24 months at all, don't expect to come into court and then all of a sudden the court says, we're going to give you 50-50 time. You need to be an active, engaged parent for the last 24 months if you really want to solidify you having a good amount of parenting time. Next one is your prior course of conduct or agreement with the other side. If you and the other side have an agreement or you've been operating under a certain understanding for the last, there's not a set period of time, but enough that it's established, it's routine, that's working, the court is going to look at that and is going to, if that's working, be in favor of any previous course of conduct that you had that was good for you guys and good for the kids. The distance between the residencies, or the distance between your houses, and your ability to cooperate. These are two very big things. If you're really far apart from each other, then logistically speaking, 50-50, excuse me, 50-50 time is not going to be very doable. If you're not able to cooperate with the other side, 50-50 time is not going to be very doable. The court's not going to... Got something in my throat. The court's not going to give you 50-50 time if you can't cooperate. Have you demonstrated in the past that you can put your needs, or the child's needs in front of your needs? Or is the child always kind of playing second fiddle to what you got going on? So really look at that and look at kind of how you're assisting in raising your child and whether or not your life is coming in front of your child's life. And it is, you'd be wise to flip that around and put the cart behind the horse. And then lastly, are you going to foster a strong relationship between the child and the other parent? Or are you a parent that's inclined to alienate the other child from the other parent? And some parents don't even realize that they're alienating, and they don't realize what they should be doing in order to foster a strong relationship. You should be building that other parent up. That child is half that other parent. If you denigrate that other parent, if you disparage that other parent, that child's going to be so confused and sad and not understand what's going on, is going to be needing therapy for the rest of their lives. So those are the big ones that you should really pay attention to. Like I said, there are more. So take a look at the statute that I referenced in the beginning, and I'll talk to you guys soon.